Double purpose.
I forget every darn class. My TA has to remind me. I put it on the top of my lecture notes, right? In red, in big red letters, at the top of my notes every week, it says, turn on record lecture. And my TA still has to remind me. Every darn week, I forget.
I'm the same way. I have
Don't
too
feel
many
bad.
things on my mind.
I did a double purpose. I was like, guys, we're recording for the sake, for you guys to look back on it and for my secretary to press the record button.
Totally. Smooth.
Record.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is Alpha Phi Sigma. Welcome to your second general body meeting, your first formal one, I guess you could say, because last time it was APS meet and greet. You guys could please mute. I know it's like hard to adjust. And happy early Valentine's Day. Really fast, before I go into the point system, just want to briefly introduce your e-board again. So hi, my name is Leslie. I am your president. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything, you guys can always message me, email me, try to respond quickly, but I try to get to all of you guys. And then you have your VP.
Hi, everybody. My name is Bella. I am your vice president for the 2020-2021 year. And like Leslie said, if you have any questions or concerns, you can feel free to reach out to me through email or WhatsApp.
Guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Orestes Pena. I am your treasurer for this semester. If you guys have any questions regarding your status with the memberships, if I have received your payments, do not worry about contacting me. I'll probably get back to you in the day, but if not, please be patient.
I'll go next. Hi, everyone. My name is Christina. Just call me Christy. I am your secretary. I handle your points. So if you guys have any questions about points or how many points you have, feel free to email us and I'll most likely respond. Of course, I'm really busy this semester, so sometimes Leslie takes that. So.
Hello, I'm Cheyenne. I'm your CSO rep. You guys can call me Shy. I handle social media. So if you guys ever want to take pictures during events or anything and think it's cool or see anything interesting on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you can go ahead and DM me about it or send it to me and I'll get that posted.
And lastly, we have our advisor here with us. She attends every GBM, but if you guys have any questions, you guys want to ask her anything in regards to criminal justice, not just the Honor Society, she's here, Dr. Cohn.
Hi, guys. Well, I try to attend every GBM. Don't put, every now and then I miss one, but I do try. Hi, I'm Dr. Cohn, and I've been the advisor for quite a while, and I just hope everyone enjoys being a member. It's a great organization. I was a member as an undergrad, so it's been a long time.
Perfect. So we're going to move on to our point system. Now that you know our EBM, our point system, in case this is your first time attending one of our meetings, Alpha Phi Sigma is the only Criminal Justice National Honor Society. It is the Sigma Phi chapter of FIU. We do run on a point system like almost every other honor society. The point system basically means that you're active and that you're participating in the organization. This allows you to get inducted nationally, just inducted in general, and makes you an active member. In order to be an active member and be inducted, you have to attend 2 general body meetings, 2 community service events, 2 fundraisings, 2 socials, and 1 guest speaker. Our general body meetings, if you're attending currently and stay throughout the entire time, you receive your point. Community service, sometimes we host our own community service. Due to COVID, it has been a little bit more difficult and sort of more sensitive to plan events as of sort. So as of now, we are choosing outside events such as beach cleanups, 5Ks, anything to do like with that. You guys are open to do your own community service events with an outside organization, as long as you're not getting paid. I know some of us live farther than others, Some of us don't even live in Miami. So based off your jurisdiction and your area, you can choose your own community service events. That's the only point system, the only points that you can get out of our organization. Fundraising, you have to do with us, either through APS or through the Relay for Life committee within us. Socials is basically if we do like a movie night or we do a painting night or we do anything that basically puts us all together, is Zoom study session, and then guest speakers is us as well. Last month, thanks to Alize, we had Breaking Free, which is kind of an organization which talks about human trafficking and provides knowledge on that. So that if you attended that, you already got your 1 point for guest speaker. Just keep in mind that we try to do 2 events per category each month, except for general body meeting. General body meeting, there's only 1 a month, which would be this one. If you want, you can ask us questions or you can wait to the end. It's up to you guys. I will be looking at the chat, or if you want to unmute yourselves, you're more than welcome to. Christy, you're muted.
I was inputting points, my bad. Okay, so we have a few guidelines with proving that you did the community service or any event outside of the organization. We created a form that you guys can fill out and provide proof. If Leslie can give me,
let me stop sharing my screen.
Share.
Are you able to do it?
Yeah, let me, there we go. Okay, can you guys see it? You good? Okay, so this is a form that you'll be filling out. You just put your name. Or sorry, that was me editing it. So you just put your name and then your Panther email. No like Gmails or anything. I think I want to keep it professional. And also because your email, your FIU email is probably the most professional email that you have. Your Panther ID, so it's easier for us to find you on our points list. The name of the event that you attended and the date of the event that you attended. And then of course, add proof of your attendance at the event. So normally we would ask for a picture of yourself at the event, or if there's like a screenshot that tells you that you are at the event along with a picture of yourself at the event, that's fine. Let me stop my screen share. So yeah, that's the form. It'll be on our link tree. So I can send a link tree in the chat as well so that everyone can have access to the form whenever they need to.
All right, so application. So for this semester, our deadline is going to be March 1st. We don't do a rolling basis application just because we really want to prioritize those students that are graduating this semester. So we have a lot of people trying to become members. So because we want to prioritize them, we set a deadline for this semester. To be eligible for APS, you have to be a criminal justice major or minor. You had to have already taken 4 criminal justice classes, and the minimum GPA is 3.2. And when you apply, you reach out to us to our APS email, and we'll respond back with the application form. You fill it out, and we'll review it. And if we accept you, then we'll get back to you with a congratulations email. If not, we'll also let you know.
Okay, Panther Connect. So Panther Connect, as most of you know, is our primary way of sending you guys our emails and usually like messages. So if you have not joined through Panther Connect, please do so. Leslie, Can I have screen share so that I can show them how to do it? Thank you. So let me go through my screen. So this is my profile, of course. Let's say that Alpha Phi Sigma isn't on my memberships. So you just search for a name and it should be under organizations. And then top right, it should have a link or a button that you can press that says like join or something like that. Or you can even contact us through an email. And then on the bottom, we put like certain like GBMs or the minutes. We also have the verification points. Anything that's important that we send through the email would most likely be found here.
I have tried to add everybody manually through email. If you haven't received it, this is the best way. If not, you can always send us an email with your email. If you're not receiving emails, so just keep that in mind, please.
All right, so once you try and join, you will have to pay a one-time fee of $50. That entitles you to a certificate for the local chapter, and also either a water bottle from the Alpha Phi Sigma or a mask. These are due in March 1st, at the same time that the application closes, and you can send the payment through Cash App or Venmo, whichever is more comfortable for you. Also, the receipt will take 3 to 5 days or a week, depending if my week is really busy, because I have to do it manually. I would be sending it through email, but if you don't receive it, please reach out to me through WhatsApp or email.
All right, so event guidelines. So these are for any events that we host on Zoom. So there's a 15-minute grace period to enter the event. So for instance, today we had until 8:15 to enter the event. Anybody who tries to come in after that, we're not going to accept, just because it mitigates any disruptions, especially in events that we have guest speakers or social event where we're already split into break rooms and stuff like that. So there's a 15-minute grace period. Also, we ask that you bring no alcohol, drugs, or weapons on camera during Zoom events. I know that we're at home and we're really comfortable, but just to be respectful to us and the members and Dr. Cohn, just please, keep the alcohol off of camera. And as Leslie mentioned earlier, the one thing that I've noticed is that many people enter our events specifically for socials, and they don't stay throughout the whole duration of the event. I just want to let you know that in order for you to earn your full point, you need to stay throughout the whole duration of the event, because we will be checking in the beginning and the end to see who's still there.
These are the events that we're going to have for February. The next event is going to be on the Relay for Life, but I'll let Christy talk about that. So we're going to do a Valentine's Day movie on Friday, I believe, at 7 p.m. We're going to send out a poll on which movies you guys want to watch, and then we'll vote from there. The kickball tournament is still pending. We're trying to see if we can rent a spot in FIU, and families are included, so you guys can bring family and we can all play. The hands-on cultivation garden is in Vizcaya, and that's going to be in the end of the month. So in order to get a community service point for the month of February or even March, because you can do this whenever, when you go to donate blood, make sure that you show proof. You don't have to show proof of the blood coming out of your arm, but maybe if there is a receipt or something that you fill out when you donate the blood, just show proof that you did it, that you were there. We're going to do a Valentine's Day contest for fundraising, which is create a bouquet, and you have to submit $5 to Orestes Venmo or Cash App, and then pretty much you just create the bouquet and you send us a picture of it, and we'll post the winner will get a $15 gift card. We're gonna figure out where, but yes, we're still doing the Krispy Kreme fundraiser, I believe. And then I think that's up to the 15th of
Yeah,
February.
February 15th.
Yeah, this one, the last day is the 14th, so we can post on the last day is the 13th, so we can post on the 14th. But this is also a good way of getting you guys to create your own flowers. You can give it to your loved ones as well, so it's not a waste. We're gonna have a representative as a guest speaker from the Jack D. Gordon Institute, and we're also gonna have.
I could talk more about that
Okay,
if you
yeah,
want, Shay.
Christy can talk about that.
So,
And
um,
go ahead.
so on February 17th, we will have a representative and myself do a presentation on the intelligence community and the programs that the Jack D. Gordon Institute offers for students who are interested in working in the federal government or wants to look for internships in the federal government. So that would be at 6:30 next, not next Monday, the 17th, the Wednesday following. Along with a coworker and I, we decided to do a collaboration event with FAU UN Women or United Nations Women. We're doing an event called Women in a Male-Dominated Field, Criminal Justice. It's going to be a discussion about like different topics in criminal justice and how it relates to women working in the criminal justice field. For our guest speaker on behalf of Alpha Phi Sigma, we're going to be having Valerie Hall as our guest speaker. So that'll be the 23rd at 5:30 to 7.
Please go over, Chrissy, the Relay for Life, the Valentine's Day tabling event, ordering and all that.
My bad. Okay, so for Relay for Life, we're doing a Valentine's Day gram and a sort of like orchids and flower gram with candy grams. So you have two options. Please pre-order the grams through the Cash App. My Cash App is, let me put it in. So you can pre-order and start. That's my Cash App, and this is my Venmo. So the orchid grams will start roughly around $10 to $15, and then we are going to be selling the candy grams around like $5. And then we're going to have a tabling event on the. Did we get the 10th, or are we going to do the 17th? Leslie.
I believe we're waiting for confirmation right now. We are looking at the 17th, guys.
Yeah, I know that it's really like after Valentine's, but I guess a lot of people really wanted to do tabling events on campus. So the 17th, you could come pick it up. If you want to buy more, we're gonna have some available there. So you can keep buying the orchids if you want, or the candy grams if you would like to. All proceeds would go for Relay for Life, which I would go more into that when we go to the slide for Relay for Life.
Or really quick, for the fundraiser of this month between the Creative Bouquet Valentine's Day contest, half will go to the fundraiser for Breaking Free, as a way for us to fundraise for more research, more availability to men and women that are trafficked, anything like that. So it's for a good cause. Shai went over this. Apart from entering the contest and the bouquet contest, and half will go to a good cause, you also get a prize at the end to the one that we vote that is most pretty or most presentable.
So we did a merchandise pickup drive-through in the last semester, and it was very successful. You have to RSVP. We will send a form for that if it's not already on Panther Connect. And pretty much in this merchandise pickup, you're going to pick up anything that you purchase, like the club shirts or any certificates, local certificates, or if you actually join and become a national member, I don't know if we'll have the certificates by then, but we're also going to be providing a mask, an Alpha Phi Sigma mask. And also, if you've already picked up merchandise like the shirts and your masks and your water bottles from last year and your local certificates, you do not have to come to this one again. Just to be clear, you don't have to RSVP, you don't have to come again if you already have your things.
You need to write this down, as this is the event to come pick up your shirts. If you purchase shirts from us, the criminal justice, like this one, or the Miami Vice one, that is kind of like the time to come pick it up. Due to COVID, we're not allowed to have a whole bunch of people on campus making a line to pick up. So if you live out of state, we'll go hand in hand with your situation and we'll reach out to you. Please send us an email.
These are the shirts that we were talking about, that if you purchase them, you can pick it up in the drive-through. Each shirt is actually considered 1 point for your fundraiser. So if you buy both, that's 2 points to your fundraising points. And each are going to be $15, and just send it to the Orestes Cash App and Venmo. Oh, yeah.
All right, so Relay for Life. Relay for Life is an event that FIU hosts every year, and basically we raise money for the American Cancer Society. Interesting fact, FIU is actually one of the top universities in Relay for Life who not only advocates but raises the most amount of money in probably all of the universities that participate in Relay for Life. I think we're like number 5. So this year it's still up in the air. Yeah, he's in the kitchen. My bird's in the kitchen. I wish he's doing his thing. So this year it's still up in the air how they're gonna do it. Usually what would happen is they would have an in-person event at the Ryder Loop, and we would basically have a booth, and we would sell all these things, like, and sell like food, or sell different like arts and crafts or shirts or something like related to Relay for Life. And then all those proceeds that we make the day of the event would also go onto our account, and it would all go towards Relay for Life. Usually the goal for the amount of money that they want to raise is $100,000. Right now we are the top team with raising money. We have about, I think, almost $4,000. I want to give a shout out to Ariana, because I've seen her post a bunch of things on her WhatsApp about her raising like a lot of money. And I know that she did lose her mom recently. So it really means a lot of all the hard work that you're doing, by the way. So yeah, we're the top team. To join, if I could have the screen share ability, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen again. Sorry, that is my Discord. Okay, so you can find it through Google. You look at Relay for Life FIU, and it should be one of these links. This one, it would be that one, or that's FIU Heal. I'm sorry, but you get the deal. You can look at it, like look it up. I'm gonna send again. It's all in the link tree. You go to, it would bring you up to the public page that looks like this. So like I said, we're still the top team. We've raised $3,757. You can join our team. It's going to ask you to create an account. It's going to ask you to like pay $15, which is like the minimum that you would pay. And for doing all of that and raising a minimum of 25, you get 1 point. So you join our team and you raise at least $25 and you get 1 point. If you want to donate, you donate to the team captain. Donate to me. I'm the team captain. And donating to me would give you 0.5 points. And then we're also doing a bunch of like things to get the Spirit Cup because they also do a Spirit Cup. And I really want to get the Spirit Cup. So if you're part of the team and you want to do things to get us points for the Spirit Cup, just let me know so that we can work it out.
Dr. Cohn, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Do you by chance have anybody, like, because you're still not at your office, right, at FIU?
No.
Okay, do you have anybody who has access to your office?
Yeah, the staff can get in there, sure. There's
I'm
somebody, there's a staff member, should be on campus, I believe, Monday through Thursday.
Okay, just because we had somebody in the chat ask if they couldn't make it for the merch pickup. I think we did something similar to that where we left some of the items in your office and then they were able to retrieve it later.
Yeah, but the
So-
problem is that I was there and was able to go and let you into my office on this
Gotcha.
Saturday.
Okay,
And I may
Well-
not be able to attend this merch pickup, unfortunately.
okay,
I was
So
planning on
whoever-
it, but I may not be able to.
okay. So whoever can't make it to that date, just reach out to us and we'll work with you individually on that.
I mean, if anyone wants to go to campus on Monday or something, a staff member can let you in my office to leave stuff there, though. So. Sorry.
Just keep in mind that if you cannot make merch pickup day, send us an email. Please try to make it though, as we try to do a drive-through as exciting as it can get with COVID. Okay, so e-board positions opened for fall 2021. As most of you may know, more than half, if not all of your e-board, except for Christy Infante, your secretary, is either graduating spring 2021 or the summer, or just doesn't have enough time to move forward with APS. So in that case, all positions are opened for fall of 2021. President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and CSO liaison. President, I listed the roles: request events via Panther Connect, use applications, recruits members, picks up weight of whatever is needed, among other duties. We are an e-board, but just because I'm president doesn't mean I'm not going to do minutes, or I'm not going to do points, or I'm not going to post, or I'm not going to do this. We kind of pick up our own Slack. VP makes PowerPoints, assists the rest of the e-board with whatever is necessary. Recruit, views applications. VP and president kind of go hand in hand. We kind of do the same thing. Secretary responds to emails, takes attendance, keeps track of points, takes minutes, and in the case can make a event request, as well as the vice president. Treasurer keeps up with expenses and financial reports, sends receipts out within 3 to 5 days, and it just makes a decision of whether something is worth buying and is cost effective. And lastly, CSO liaison / social media. Chair makes sure we are good standing with social media, with CSO, attends CSO meetings at least once a month, creates flyers and posts on social media. Now that we have a committee, the work is distributed a little bit easier and a little bit better than it was before. Keep it in mind, we would love to get applicants for these positions. On the next slide, you will be able to see the application. Do not feel like you can't just because you started this semester. I started in spring and I wanted to be president for fall, and I just went for it. So just because you just started this semester, don't feel bad for running next fall.
All right, so the applications to apply for an eBoard position is going to be this link below, which we will provide to you through Panther Connect, correct? Yeah, okay. So we'll provide that to you through Panther Connect. Basically, the form's going to be asking you to provide your name, your GPA, whether you've been inducted nationally, and if you haven't, when you plan on being inducted, and why you think that you're a good fit for the eBoard position that you're applying for. And then we'll go ahead and review that, and then we'll take a vote.
It's due March 28th, and our eBoard meeting, I believe, is April 1st, if I'm not, our next GBM general board meeting. Please be prepared to vote due to CSO guidelines and everything with CSO. Elections are fair and square, so we will most likely do a poll via Zoom. It'll be anonymous, and you can vote for your president, VP, secretary, treasurer, and CSO liaison for the next upcoming semester. Please keep in mind that we will give you like a little training before you move on, before you like get the position full hand, and it's gonna be okay. So please apply for eBoard positions.
Can I say one thing? First of all, I did mention in the chat, it does look good on your resume to have a leadership position at some point. That never hurts. And secondly, because as an eBoard member, you work pretty closely with your faculty advisor, basically like me, that also means that you have somebody else who can write you good letters of recommendation that doesn't just talk about, oh, she got a good grade in my class and she wrote good essays and didn't miss class. But I can talk about, you know, your leadership skills and time management and your activities and your, you know, all of that stuff that you're doing for Alpha Phi Sigma. You know, so I can say a lot more than just, well, they came to my class and logged in on Zoom every week, which is all I can say about some of the people who ask me for letters. But I can say a lot more if Leslie or, you know, or Aurea or somebody or Christy or whatever wants me to write them a letter, I can say a little bit more. So it's fun.
I can definitely attest to it. We had, through the program that I'm in with JGI, we have agencies come in to do consultations. I'm not allowed to disclose those agencies to you guys, but one of them recently came in and they looked at my resume and they're like, wow, you have all these leadership positions. Like, you have like a really good resume, like right here. Like if you applied for the position that you want to apply and you're the person recruiting you, like I would definitely pick you because of the leadership positions that you have. And like, since I was doing for internships, he was like, just go for it. Like, I know you're gonna get in.
Also, if you're planning on going to law school and they're kind of like indecisive on your application, I feel like a leadership position can really help them make their decision. So it's not a bad thing to have on your resume.
These are our social media platforms. If you're not following them now, make sure that you do if you want to be caught up on any events or when we have things going on. If you guys, like I said before in the beginning of the meeting, if you guys see anything cool on any of these platforms, feel free to send it to us. Don't be afraid. If you have any event ideas, you can also send us an email to the APS email. But also one quick thing, I will be posting about this second general body meeting on our Instagram and our Facebook and Twitter. So if everyone can please stay so we can take a picture of the screen and post them. And if you can please turn on your cameras, that would help a lot with getting the bigger picture of our club. Thank you.
So this is the time I'm gonna stop sharing so we can get to full screen. Going back, if you are deciding to come back to FIU for another program, you can still definitely be part of eBoard. If you're coming for a master's, part of law school, anything of that, you could still be part of eBoard as well. Don't let those things stop you. And on that note, we're gonna take a picture and then we'll open the floor up for questions. And yeah, if you want to be part of the picture, please turn on your cameras. There's 2 slides, so we're gonna have to like smile for both because we don't know what slide you're on. So Shai, will you take it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
right.
Perfect.
For the first slide, 3, 2, 1. Second slide, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Perfect. Thank you, Shai. And thank you everybody who turned your cameras on. We're opening up the floor for questions, comments, concerns, event ideas, anything.
So Leslie, I have a question about the Krispy Kreme fundraiser.
Yes.
So the recipient is the person, right, that wants the donuts. I'm the sender, right? Now the amount and quantity. The amount is the amount of money and the quantity is one, right? If it's
Yeah.
a dozen.
So let's say, I don't know, you're like selling it within like your family or your friends. Then if it was more than one quantity, like, I don't know, like your mom, your grandma, your neighbor, then that would change. But if it's just you, it'd be one quantity and then the $15.
So the amount is 15
I don't remember now. Orestes.
for the 10.
I'm sorry, can you repeat
Okay.
the question?
Yeah,
My bad.
sorry. They handle the financials of that.
No, my bad. I was saying the amount and quantity. It's $10 for a dozen. So 10 would be for the one quantity of dozen donuts.
Yes, $10, and you would sell it for $10.
That's right. It's 10. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're good. All right, and then we just send you the document.
Yeah.
Yes, you would send the document and then you would send also the payment through the Cash App or the Venmo, whichever you prefer. Please make sure to say that's for that and that it matches the amount that you have put on the document so we can keep track of it.
Say it again.
Please make sure that the amount that you put on the Cash App or the Venmo matches up the one in the document.
Okay.
And write like a description of what the payment's for too, so that way he knows what it is.
Or
no
can you
problem.
do your Cash App and your Venmo?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it right now in the chat for everybody.
Any more questions? If you guys have no more questions, you guys are free to go. Thank you for joining us. Our next EBM is March 4th at 8 p.m. We are thinking of an alternative in the case that you cannot come to our GBM, but we will send out minutes. We will send out the PowerPoint and the recording for the purposes of point system. If you have any questions, anything like that. Chrissy, you can stop recording now.